We probably could flippantly kind of come up with songs, and I'm sure some people might like them, but because we agonize over every detail, and I think we do for the most part, that's what makes it take so long. It's not a simple thing of like, yeah, I wrote a song and I'm going to write a song that's sort of, I write an Arcade Fire kind of song, and just come up with something like really quick. I'm sure we can come up with like a song structure and all that stuff quick, and it's like, I feel like we put so much thought into it that it's because we do care. And that's why it does take a while. And that would be a challenge for sure. Like, okay, you have 2 months to write your record. We've never had that kind of gauntlet thrown down on us.
Yeah.
Well, we also don't have to worry about doing records or albums, because right now we're not doing an album.
Well, do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, let's talk about that.
For sure.
Like,
going forward.
Yeah, for anyone who's listening who doesn't really know us, the Racer, we're like a band,
Maybe.
But we've been doing this a pretty long time, and we've put out 3 like full-length records, and each one of those has been its own journey, its own like work of labor and love and whatever you want to call it. And now we're kind of transitioning to this new way of releasing music, which is just kind of releasing single songs at a time instead of like taking a lot of time, up to a few years even, to write and craft and hone in on 10 or 12 or 15 songs or whatever it is, and then like keep it in the can for a really long time and wait until it's ready to launch into the world after this big campaign and lead up and whatever, and we have one ready and we're just gonna release it. There's a little bit more thought behind it that we're gonna do, but it's a much more I don't know what the right word is, but
we're not confining ourselves to doing an album.
Yeah,
we're gonna do
exactly.
whatever we do and release it however we want.
Yeah, and obviously we're not the only artist or band doing this, but I think it's a viable model now, and I think it makes more sense, at least for us, right now. It just seems to be like the more practical and approachable way to do things. I think it's better for anyone who's a fan of ours as well, I think.
Yeah.
So, I think all of us, at least all 4 of us, I think Mike, the drummer, is on here. I think we all are kind of like album people. We always kind of have been. We've been like, no, I personally kind of rejected the thought of like only singles. I kind of always liked like the album. No, this is what the artist spent a really long time to put together. It's like a feature film, and I feel like I just sort of, it's not as important to me anymore.
Well, I think it's a change, like you said. It's a change in the landscape of how people listen to music. It's we all grew up listening to albums.
Yeah.
And you buy your album and you had to listen to it because you spent $20 on it or whatever, so you feel obligated to. But there wasn't the ability to put out music instantly, until these last couple of years with streaming services. And I just, I think we all took a long look at how we listen to music and how sometimes it felt like frustrating to wait, write a record, record the record, spend all the time promoting the record and marketing the record and, playing it out. That could be a 2-year, 3-year cycle. And it's like we're constantly wanting to create. Like, why can't we create things, create songs, put them out there as soon as possible, and not wait and not sit on them forever, even while they're out? And I feel like that's what's exciting to me, because like, I can't, how many times have we made a record and then you want to like show it to everybody, you're like, oh, check this out, we got this song, whatever. It's like, now we can put it out to the world immediately once we write a song and record it, and it's ready to go. Like, it doesn't have to wait for 10 other songs to be ready, or it doesn't have to fit into a certain theme. It doesn't have to musically even fit into a particular direction, And I think some of our music is sort of fitting in a particular direction, because we're certainly challenging ourselves, and we can talk about that for sure. But the idea of just, okay, here's something we created, we love it, world, check it out.